Hello,
Mary, hello. Mary, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are
Mhm.
you?
Yes, I'm fine too. Do you like the weather today?
It's very uh,
Cold.
cold, not really cold, but rain all time,
Yes,
and
it's not raining here, but it's rather cool and nasty. No sun shining. I like this sort of weather. And do you like such a weather?
we have all time rain.
Ah, that's why. It's very boring.
Yes, maybe,
Yes,
and
and wet.
little
Wet. Yes, it's very
cold.
wet. And cold. How many degrees?
Oh, I don't know.
About 20 or
I think
18?
yes, approximately 20.
Yeah, 20. Yes, but I like this type of weather because it's not
Not
hot.
hot.
Yes. Okay. So today we are speaking about employing the staff. Yes, and we are discussing some factors which are attractive when people are employed. Uh, which factors the company is interested in, maybe qualities, qualifications, something about the interviews, some recommendations which you and I can give each other how to hold the interview and so on. Right. How do you think? Why do people want to work? We all want to work, don't we?
Because people uh, need need money because they want eat.
Mhm. Yes, yes. So we want to work because we want a decent Misha High, yes, a decent life. We want good food. We want good clothes, new clothes. Maybe we want a new flat. So uh, work or job. This is one thing which is standing between us and poverty and miserable life. Right. But sometimes people don't want to work, Mary. Why don't people want? Why don't people want to work?
I don't know. I think it's normal situation because
Normal. Hmm.
people uh, want I don't know. Want to be like in paradise without work and
Yes,
do
they,
what
they
they
want.
want.
Yes, they want to be free. Yeah, they
Yes,
want to do what they want to do. They want to uh, deal with their hobbies and maybe family and friends and so on. So we have two opposite things, two opposite desires to work and not to work. And of course, we choose the first one, yes? The first, to work.
maybe I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I think yes, because we are all normal people and we want to support our families, yes? We want to earn money and so on. Right. Mary, what does it, what kind of work is suitable for you? What are your requirements to a job? What kind of job will be good for you?
For me, it's
Mm.
create something.
Create something.
Yes.
Oh, it's very interesting. Create, you mean projects, designs, clothes, what do you mean?
I don't know. Think how made something and
Mhm.
make some draw or design for some
Drawing.
stuff. Yes.
And are you an artist?
No,
No. So
I'm an engineer.
understood. Yes, that's why you use the drawings. Yes, I understood this. Quite right. No, so really, it's very good and creative profession, and I think at present time, engineers are required. It's the profession which is necessary on the market, on the labor market. Isn't it so?
No,
No, you
I
think
don't know, because
it's
we have
difficult.
now we have a problem in this kind employing because we don't have factory now because
Oh,
every day something close.
yes. So
So
I heard that managers are not needed much, and economists are not needed, but people such professions as engineers and technicians are always needed. So maybe I was mistaken.
I think we have a lot of engineer now,
Mm,
like and economist.
economists. Okay. Right. Good of you. Uh, yes. A new participant has joined us. Scorpion, as if I'm not mistaken. Misha.
Yeah, it's
No.
total. You're right.
But no sound. Yes.
I
Right.
think uh,
Okay.
they,
Now, Mary, let's continue. Misha, we have discussed the factors which are important for you, for Mary, for example. If she wants to get a new job, so the first one, this is the creative character of profession. But Mary, what about salary? Why didn't you put salary on the first place?
I don't know because for me it's not really important.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes. So first of all, you want to enjoy, yeah, to enjoy, to be satisfied with your employment. Yes, and money on the second place, or maybe on the third place.
I think first it's I want that job is liked me
No, no,
and
not job, but first the first thing that I like the job. Yes, I like.
we can say in passive.
No.
Can
I mean the
okay.
job should be uh, enjoyable for me. It's possible to say, but should be liked by me. It's not possible to say.
Okay. I want I like job and second I don't know maybe people who work with me.
Yes. So the second or the third, no, the second factor
Yes.
for you, people or collective, yes, the staff,
Yes.
yes, and the third place. What will be the third place?
How long I go to job. I went to job. Добираться. How to say?
Yes, location, yes.
Yes. Maybe
Where your
location.
company, yes, or where your organization is located. It's very important. Yes, I think it's very important. Yes, I know that some citizens or inhabitants of big cities, uh, they live so far from their jobs, and that's why it takes them maybe 1 hour or so to get to the job. Misha, and is it the problem for you where your job is located? Job location.
of course, I prefer to be nearest nearest location. So
Uh, but
you know,
yeah, but I think
I like when it's like when you can walk by feet, by foot. Yeah.
yes, not by, on
For
on foot,
on foot. Yeah.
on foot, right?
So
It will.
don't use any kind of transport.
Uh-huh. And yes, and do not depend on any kind of transport. Yes, and just walk. Yes, you can use just walk to your work.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, Misha, and don't you work from home? No.
No. Sometimes I
Ah,
sometimes I need to work from
yes.
office.
Sometimes you need to go out.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, because in our life, yes, with the increase of high tech in our life, the part of high tech in our lives, so it's possible to work from home, and home working is very good mm, for many kinds of professions, for many people. Yes, for programists, for example, for designers, and so on. And Mary, what is good for you? To work from home or to go out and to get to the other side of the city, maybe to your office? What is better for you?
For me, it's not really
It doesn't
important.
matter.
Yes.
It's not important. No, for some people, it makes a great significance and great difference whether to stay home and work from home, or go somewhere, of course. Right. No, as for me, I prefer to go out, of course. But in my present situation, it takes me just 2 minutes to get to my university, and it creates a lot of favorable possibilities. So I don't spend and waste my time for working. But maybe it's not very good for health. Okay. Now tell me about the factors or things which are important for a company. If a company wants to employ someone. Let's discuss it. Mary, give me some things or factors which are important, yes, for a company when a company wants to employ a specialist. What is
First one,
important? Yes. Mm-hmm.
I think it's want this person work in this company or not.
If a person wants to work for this company.
It's very important, I think, because
Very
if person doesn't want, it can be difficult work with this person, and it will be bad for person and for company. But if a person really want, and when he or she even something doesn't understand, they he or she can become better every day, and if person really want this work.
Yes, of course. So first of all, the desire is important. Yes, the desire to work for this company. Yes.
Yes, and how person see yourself in future in this company, because if a person really want to be I forgot what повышение, how to say, make progress in this
improvement, improve himself, or if he wants to make a progress in his or to be promoted.
Yes.
Promoted. It's better to say if he wants to be, in passive.
Yes, if you want to be promoted. So I think it's good because if person know what he or she
don't forget about
who or she want to be in future, it's very very good. And about salary, I think it's important for company know what person want.
Yes. Is it possible, Mary, how do you think? Is it possible to speak? No, we shall discuss some moments in the interview, but is it possible to speak about the salary at the first meeting? Or maybe it's necessary to speak about the salary?
Of course, I think it's necessary because I think I want to know how much I will be get for this job, because
will be paid.
Will be paid.
Yes, will be paid. Okay, very good, Mary. Very good. Right, Misha. And what is as far as I understood, first of all, desire. Yes, desire is very important. The possibility to be promoted, what this person wants to be in the future, what kind of status or post he wants or she wants to get in the future. But this is on the level of emotions and maybe some wishes and wants. It's very important, but there are some more material things. Misha, which factors do you think are important for an organization if they employ this staff?
For organization.
Yes,
Yeah.
not for the people, but for the organization. What is important?
You mean the kind of
Physical things.
Something like experience of this person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first of all, it's experience. Whereas this person works before.
No. Right. How to say where this person
worked before?
Has worked before. Or just past simple, worked. It's also possible.
Work, yeah, and maybe after that, for me, it's interesting to see like a kind of character, extrovert or introvert.
Character. Yeah. Right, introvert or extrovert.
Yeah, extrovert.
Why does it play any role? To be an extrovert or introvert? If is it connected with the character of the job you are offering?
Yeah. For me, it's close things because you know I saw a lot of
people
and situation. Yeah, when the person not on the right place because he's maybe introvert, but he want to sell something to another people, and it's very hard for him because
to communicate. You mean yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Some difficulties in communication.
This person think it's okay, but they don't understand. Not they. He is not understand what happened. Yeah.
Understood. I understood you because if you are dealing with teachers, of course, it's very important to be good in communication. Right, and of course, you need people who are more extroverts than introverts. Am I right?
Yeah, I think
extroverts are more needed.
You know, it's like more simple for me because I know it will be okay. If it's too much, it's another side. Yeah.
Understood.
But
of course, they're not radical types, pure introverts or pure extroverts. There are mixed types with some proportion, being of extrovert or introvert. Yes, understood. Yes.
Like in the middle level.
Okay, Mary, and what do you think for you? Psychological type, is it important? Psychological type.
Of course.
In your profession, is it important?
For my yes, I think not really, but yes. For if company has a big amount of people, of course, I think it's necessary to testify them.
No, testify.
Exam.
Yes, to test. Yes, to test them. To check them. Yes, good of you. Right. Yes.
Good test for them. It's geometric portrait of person.
What kind of portrait?
Geometric.
Geometric? I haven't heard of one.
We choose a figure.
Understood. Maybe triangle, round, yeah? Circle.
And you can you understand who has leadership position, and if you have leader in your now in group, so as in this situation we can get another leader, and because
Yes.
it
And
can be problem.
do you believe in psychological tests like this?
Yes, I think it's
And what did you choose? What kind of figure did you choose?
that's not only one figure, it's 5 figure, and it's very
several.
confirmed 5. Yes.
Yes, understood. It's very interesting. I like such tests, and in general, such psychological tests are quite right. Quite right. Okay, I give you some factors which can be interesting for the company, and you should tell me if they are important or not very important for you if you were employers. Mary, what is the difference between employer and employee? Employer and employee.
Employer, it's one who get job, another who go to
Not get, but the one who gives,
give, and another who
gets. So employer, you remember this. Should I write it? No.
Yes, I remember.
You remember. Okay. So there are some factors. First, appearance. Is it necessary? Appearance.
Could you write? I forgot.
Okay. Look at it. Do you know this word?
I think yes.
Yes, appearance, physical appearance. Is it important or not very important if you want to get a job in your sphere, for example?
I don't know. It depends on consequences.
You mean conditions, yeah?
Обстоятельств.
Yes, circumstances, yes. Circumstances, yes.
You can work like freelancer.
No, appearance means what? How people look like.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you understand this, yes?
Yes.
Appearance. How people look like. Is it important? How do you think?
In general, no, but I think it's all time important.
Especially if you are employed by men, yes?
Yes.
Sometimes it's very important, yes. And if people work with the public, with some clients, yes, it's important.
It's more important if people work with public, like if people artist or something like that, singer, it's or actor, it's really necessary.
Or just work in the sphere of sales, yeah.
Yes.
In the shops.
And model, maybe something like that.
Right. One more thing. It's not very usual, but interesting. Handwriting.
For some people, I think it's important.
You know this word. I want.
Yes. For doctor.
For doctors. No. For doctors.
But we have a lot of joke about.
Yes, about handwriting. Handwriting of doctors. There are some people say that doctors are specially taught how to write that other people don't understand anything. Right. The next one, astrological sign. Is it important?
I think
astrological. No, I think yes. Don't you believe in astrological sign?
No, I don't believe.
You don't believe?
I think stars don't don't pay attention for people.
That's why. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
When a person was born under what star, yes, and his astrological sign, maybe. For example, Scorpios are very difficult people to deal with, but maybe I am mistaken. Okay. Next, no, I don't speak about experience, qualification. It's absolutely understandable. What about family status? Is it important? Family status
For some work, yes.
for
If
some
you
work.
have a lot of some travel, job travel,
Yes,
it's very
yes,
important. And
right.
sometimes when women have children, so
Yes.
it's so
For some
very
kinds
important.
of work, it's no, it could be a problem. Yeah, it could be a problem
Yes.
if she has little kids, and that's why she can't go anywhere. It's not for her. Understood. Right. Yes. And the last one, which is very dubious, age. Age.
I don't know. It's only all time it's problem because
Oh, yes.
uh,
This is the eternal problem. Вечная проблема, да? Eternal.
yes,
Eternal problem of all organizations. Yes. How do you think? Which should there be an age limit? Age limit for some professions?
I think no, but it's all time exists.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes people too young, sometimes people too old, and all time people do something.
Yes, yes. So, but of course, young organizations, they prefer young people, but they also require good knowledge over foreign languages, for example, good experience, yes, and so on, which is very difficult to get in an old in a young age. Well, so hello, is it possible for us to speak? No. Now, let's go first. I give you some words and expressions which are connected with employing the staff, and you should give me the words which can be connected, yes, with these expressions or with these verbs. No, for example, you know the word train, to train, yes,
Right?
train, right. Uh, it has different meanings, you know. In the sphere of employment, what meaning does it have, Mary?
I don't know.
To train, training. Okay,
Oh,
training.
okay. When
Yes.
people
Mhm.
some sometime I don't know period uh, have a training. I don't know
Yes, yes. Some
first week.
employees, right? Some employees are retrained. They have some period of their work when they should get a retraining. And at this period of time they increase their qualification, right? So they were trained. You understood. What word can it be connected with? To train what?
Stuff.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, absolutely. To train the staff, to retrain the personnel, it's possible to say train and to retrain. Understood. Good of you. Now next, you know the word advertise, yeah? Advertise.
yes, I think
Yes,
so.
yes. It's this word is used everywhere, especially in the sphere of sales. And what about the sphere of employment? What other word can it be connected with? Give me, please, the word combination. To advertise, advertise.
Personal.
To
I don't know.
advertise the personnel of the company.
Mm, A work advertisement. I don't know.
Yes, yes, right. Yeah, it can be connected with some vacancies. Yes, vacancies. To advertise the vacant position. Yes, right.
Maybe people who want work, they can. get
Right.
advertised for some newspaper about
Yes.
resume.
To advertise a vacancies, it's possible to say to advertise a job. You know that many journals and many different mass media you can find such publications or advertisements. Hi, how are you? Are you with us? Mute? Misha, no sound.
But I see the microphone is off. Maybe.
That's right. Okay, that's right. Good. Then Mary, you know the word check. Yeah, check.
Yes.
Just a moment. Of course, this word is also very common and widely used. How can it be connected with employment? To check what?
Check information.
Right.
About
Check
person.
About the person. Good of you. Check. Right. And anything else?
Check qualification.
Check qualification. Quite right. Good of you. Right. Yes. And one more word. Maybe you don't know it, but I'm sure you know. Look. Do you know? Read it, please.
Reference.
References. Yes, references. You know the word recommendation.
Yes, it's when people say where they work and if a company wants, they can check like in this reference in this company when a person worked before.
Yes, of course. So if we speak about recommendation, it should be noticed that we deal with a letter of recommendation. But references include information about your referees. Referees, these are the people who give you give recommendations for this position, for this job. So references may include the name of the person or the names of two people who recommend you, their addresses, their posts, their emails, telephone numbers, and so on. And the company can check references. It can check references just to call a person who wants to recommend you. So good of you. Next, submit. Do you remember? Submit. This is very good word. This is a verb, gлагол. Submit.
It's something like to approve.
Approve?
Yeah. It's the same or not?
No. It's submit. It's closer to present, but not to present a gift, but to give something. Submit, for example, to submit a document.
Offer, we can say.
Offer.
Offer.
No, yes, sometimes offer, but if you offer something, it means that you can get it or you can refuse from it. But submit means you give this document, and this document is very necessary for the company. Предоставлять. Understood? Yes. And in connection with this, let's recollect. What kind of documents should you submit when you want to get this work?
I don't know, graduate certificate. I don't know how it's correct.
A certificate? You mean diploma?
Yes, diploma.
Yes. So yes, the documents which identify your qualification.
Yes, and
yes, good. Anything else? Typical documentation. Some common documentation.
Where you used to work.
Right. And all this information should be gathered in one document. And this document is called how?
Resume.
Resume or CV.
Yes.
Yes. Or resume. You're right. Yes. But there is some little difference between CV and resume. Mm, in the world of employment, people usually say CV, yes, CV. But from the maybe theoretical point of view, there is some difference. CV is more concrete document, and it is designed for this specific profession, for this specific qualification. But resume is has more information about you. Mary, what do you think? What kind of information should be included in CV?
Information about education,
Right,
experience,
education, experience, right?
maybe some personal
Right.
they
Some personal information, yes?
yes.
Yes, some personal. Then your achievements.
Yes,
Yes,
something maybe something about medical assurance.
no. In CV, I think no. Companies can give you the application forms. Yeah, application.
Yes, and sometimes inform you it's necessary to type your number of passport, number of a lot of document.
Yes. So every CV has some sections, and the first part is devoted to your personal information or your personal data, then some information about your qualification, or it is sometimes called profile. It means what you really can do. Then your experience, where you work, and your positions. Then your education, your achievements, right? Maybe your hobbies, if it's necessary, your special skills, if it's necessary for you. For example, driving, if you can drive, maybe your special skill. Yes, and your references, not recommendations, not letters of recommendations, but your references, the names of your referees and their personal data, some email, telephone number, their positions, and the names of organizations. Understood?
Yes.
Yes. Good of you. Now, I'd like you agree or disagree with me. I give you some sentences, some statements, and you should give me your pros and cons. So if you agree or disagree with them. So the first, you should keep your private life separate from your work. Is it right or not? So you shouldn't mix your private life with your working life.
I think it's a good idea because
Yes, Mish.
usually it's don't help to make a good deal, because if you have a maybe close relationship with somebody, it's very hard to show good results in business. So it's like impossible.
No, you think that it's a good idea. You agree with the statement that we shouldn't mix our private life and working lives. Mary, and do you think the same? Do you agree with me, Misha?
Yes, I agree with Michael.
We shouldn't mix, but
You know,
sometimes it's very difficult.
when
Yes.
husband and wife has own company and it's okay.
You think that it's okay when a husband and wife work in one company? Is it okay?
No, when they director both of them has own they have own company. So
Yes, and they work for separate
yes.
companies. Separate companies. You're absolutely right. I agree with you in this. Then, people don't change much. So the people's personalities don't change much during their working lives. Mish, how do you think?
Don't like
their personalities. We have spoken about extroverts and introverts, and I say that during working lives, people do not change much.
Yeah, I think so, because you know, maybe this person at the right place, it can be like
Мгм.
ровная,
Even, you mean ровно, even?
even line, yeah.
Ага.
So, but it's not very good when this person work or try to work in some organization and have different corporate culture the
Мгм.
previous place, yeah? And this person needs to change, but they couldn't do it, so it's like a breaking of the person, something like that.
Yes, yes. Mary, and what do you think about this? Is it really so that working life doesn't change people, or no? From your own experience.
One moment. I mean, of course, in general, because if you choose one person or another, maybe they change something. Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
We have such kind of people who easily change and like have an adaptation to situation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, as for my own opinion, I think that generally psychological type of a person doesn't change in any circumstance. If you are born to be an introvert, for example, yes, and you get the position of a journalist or some person who works with the public, introvert becomes introvert. Maybe his attitude can be changed, his skills can be changed, but not his psychological type. Mary, and what do you think?
Of course, psychological type doesn't change, and maybe some habits doesn't change. Don't change.
No, as for
But
habits, the arguable. We can argue that habits can change.
maybe, but I think environmental has how to say influence for a person.
Yes, environment.
Time,
Environment. Yes, a
So-
working environment can influence the person.
Yes.
Right. But not his main characteristics.
No, not. But some.
Maybe some habits, some behavior, type of behavior, but not his. What is inside a person? His character, his psychology, and so on. Of course, I think not work. Maybe stress can change a person, and not forever. Maybe for some.
Maybe some people who work around, because you communicate with different people and they little bit change you, and maybe some condition when you all time wake up in the morning, and if you used to didn't do it, it can be change your.
You mean if you were not an early bird?
Yes, and you should.
And yes, and the work. So your work can change you in this case. Yes, your habits can change in this case. Okay, now let's speak about interviews. Yes, Mary, have you had any interviews in your life? Working interviews?
Maybe our guest wants something
Yes.
say.
Yes, join us, please. What's your name? Hello? Hello, do you hear?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yes, of course, join us. Yes, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Sorry, I come too late.
And
I try
you?
trying to understand what is going on.
Yeah.
And
So, and what about your own experience? Have you had any job interviews in your life?
yes, sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Not in
How
English. Not in English, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had.
You had. What was your impression? Was it difficult? Was it hard?
Uh, not really, because you know
Not really.
I have education, so I look after work after my education. So that was, you know, only I should to tell about my experience and what I tried before, something like this. So
Mm-hmm.
that was easy, you know.
It was easy. Yes. And how long did they last? How long did the interview?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes. It's not very shocking. It was not very shocking because it was rather short. Right. And what question? You have mentioned some priorities, yes, which they asked you about. Your experience, your education. Maybe there were any surprise questions.
No, actually, they find me. You hear echo, so they find me.
Leila, can you make sound like more quiet? Yeah. Quiet.
You mean my sound?
Yeah, from the dynamic. Can you?
Mm.
Let's try, maybe, or remove my mic.
You mean you don't hear me?
No, we hear the echo. It's like sound after.
My echo is echo.
Yes.
I speak, I can hear myself.
So, and what's happened with my sound? Don't you hear me?
No, it's okay, but
It's
it's double.
But what?
Can you make it not so loud?
Not too low.
Lower.
A bit lower.
Yeah.
A bit lower.
Yeah.
Okay,
maybe now.
Just a moment. A bit lower. So, like this?
Okay, let's try.
Like this?
So I think it's better. Do you hear us?
Is it normal for you?
Yeah, I think it's normal now.
It's normal now. Okay.
So,
yes. Good of you. Okay.
I had interview actually today. It's my review.
Really? In the morning?
Yeah. So they call me and they see my CV on internet. And they tell me just if I can come. So they ask me some questions.
Yeah. And did you have the interview on telephone or you came to the office?
First speaking on telephone. And later I came.
You began on telephone.
Yeah, and I came to the office.
Okay, so I see that you have got very good experience in taking such interviews. What can you recommend us? What kind of preparation should a person do before getting a job, before going to the interview? How should a person prepare for the interview?
Yeah, sure. First, you have to know what you want to do, what you ask, what you want.
Yes. Can you predict any typical questions?
Typical question?
Yes.
No, actually, no.
It's impossible.
No, because I'm an electrician. So for me, it's easy. I go to find a job, so it's about electrician. So they cannot ask me difficult questions. It's about
that's understood. This like questions. Yes, questions. It's not the problem for you. Quite right. Mary, and what do you think? Is it necessary to prepare, to be ready for the interview beforehand?
Yeah, sure. But yeah,
sure?
we can't. Yeah, but
Yes.
it could be any questions. You know, I think normally it could be they ask you something you cannot prepare. You know, they ask
Yes,
you
of
something.
course,
You
there
know,
is
some
something you can't be
maybe
prepared.
about your private stuff, or maybe you know your some private interest. Maybe something. You know, I don't know. So you can good to prepare. You know, but I'm not sure. Me always, but I don't think much about it. I just you know I just go.
Okay, understood. Okay, Mary, and what do you think? Is it possible to be prepared for an interview? Is it possible?
Yes, of course, because you all time can predict what type of question you would be asked.
Yes, there are some typical questions, but as our new student says that some questions are not very unique and are not very unexpected, so and we can be ready for that. Right.
And maybe to read some information about company, about some department of company.
So it's necessary, first of all, to get information and to learn information about the company. The company's product, the company's specialization, the company's future, maybe. Quite right. Then, what about nervousness? I mean, how to overcome nervousness? Are there any good advice, good pieces of advice, how to overcome your nervousness? What do you think? Are you nervous?
I know. You know, when I in public, I little change and I start speak a lot, and all people laugh. So it's not problem for me because I don't know what happened with me in this moment, but it's all time funny. And when I have my diploma, you know how to say?
Yes. What?
Защищать диплом.
Защищать?
Diplom, yes.
It's very simple. To defend a diploma. To defend.
Like performance.
To defend your diploma work, yeah? Defend. It's possible to say, and in connection with dissertation, to defend. Defend your
my
diploma work.
Diploma work, and all audience start laugh because I all time smile and say joke,
and it was funny for them that you were smiling all the time. But I think it's not the problem because you know that during the interview, some psychologists they recommend people to smile from time to time. Yes, smile. Not all the time, but from time to time it's possible. Yes. Then psychologists recommend people to buy some time. To buy some time means that you should think a bit. Yes, think a bit about the question to get yourself strong, to be calm about the situation which is around you. So that's why, of course, it's difficult to overcome your nervousness, of course, because these are your emotions, and emotions cannot be won very easily. Cannot be taken under the control very easily. But if you buy some time, if you buy sometimes, you can spend some time out of the door before going to the interview, to sigh very deeply before opening the door. And of course, you can control your emotions, but it's very difficult, I see. Can I ask you some questions? Yes. Can I ask you some typical questions? Yeah. No. So, first of all, our guest, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Did you understand me? What are your strengths and weaknesses?
No.
It's a difficult question.
A strong side
and weak sides, yes.
Okay.
Maybe one strong side and one weak side.
Yeah, I have very difficult to awake in the morning.
Yes, it's difficult for you to wake up. Yeah, to wake up. Yes, good. This is your weak side.
Yeah.
And
I'm very open.
I'm
very open. I'm social and open. My friends and friends' friends, and it's like this. So I'm.
Yes. And your weak side, it's very difficult to get up in the morning. Yeah. And is it? And are you late for your job now?
Sorry.
Because of that, are you late? Are you
late.
Sometimes late?
Sometimes it could be, but if I too much late, so I will lose my job. So
that's why you're late.
Yeah, but I have difficult to sometimes to wake up.
Understood.
But I do that. I do this and go to work. Just it's difficult.
Yes, of course you do that because you need to go to work, right? And what is your strong side? Your strength?
Maybe I'm open. I'm sociable.
Sociable. Yes.
Yeah. It's like maybe this. I don't know. I never think about it. So I think that's strong. Yeah.
Yes. Why not communication? You are strong in communication. Yes. Okay. Good of you. Because people who can communicate easily, these people are very valuable for any company, especially for company which work is connected with people and different customers, clients. That's very good, very good, right? And Mary, what about you? What are your weaknesses and your strengths?
It is a very complicated question for me all the time.
I understand you because I want to ask you unexpected, surprise or killer question.
It's a very common question, and I all time I don't know what I can answer for this question. So I don't know.
As for me, I think that my strength is that I'm a reliable person. Yeah, this is my strength. And my weakness that I'm not a decisive person. Decisive, решительный. I'm not decisive person. And what about you? Difficult to say.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
Misha.
What?
I say that is wrong answer for.
Yes, Mary. It's wrong answer to the jury.
Yeah, of course you lose this job.
No. She doesn't lose. Maybe the members of the jury, they will appreciate Mary's modesty, that she is a modest person. Right.
Could you give me advice, Michael?
Michael, can you give it? To be ready for this question.
Maybe on the next lesson, I will prepare and
a good recommendation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have out of time now, and
yes. Right. Yes, and one more. The last question to you. So, one of the typical questions will be like this: what can you offer our organization? I think it's easier to answer it, yes, because it doesn't concern your personal qualities, but it concerns your qualification. What can you offer us? Can you answer? Our guest, please. No answer.
It's a question for me?
No. For our guest.
How is your name?
User? Maybe he doesn't hear us. Mary, What can you offer our organization?
I don't know. Maybe good experience if I have.
Yes, good experience, right? And you remember that you spoke about the desire to work.
Yes, desire to work.
Yes. How to say it? You know the word desire. Yes, a desire. Maybe it's a good word, but more official. Yeah, willingness. Willingness. Yeah, willingness. This is yes. It's closely connected with employment. My willingness. I'm willing to work. Yeah, willing. As for desire, it's just in the sphere of poetry. Desire,
Yes,
but willingness. I'm willingness to work. I'm willing to work, and my willingness is very great. Yes. No, so thank you for this and for this lesson, for this discussion, and I'm sure that with your qualification, with your personal qualities, you can find a good job easily. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Yes. Bye. 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 Bye.